Shalom with the stuff. So it's by giving no praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahshua, Hashem, Kodash, double honors, both great most and honors you brothers doing the work, the most in truth and in sincerity, right? You know, Yahweh's real name with whom the world anyway calls God, Jehovah or Yahweh. His real name is Yahweh. The Son's true name is Yahweh Shai. And when we pray Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shai, meaning in, meaning the, and Shah meaning a name, right? So Yahweh and the name of Yahweh Shai. And it's Yahweh Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shai who's making, as this person say, regional tensions grow, right? Because it looks like there is now a war, right? In fact, no, it doesn't look like there is now a war between Hamas, right, and Israel, right? It's a massive security failure, which, you know, does make you kind of question, right? We are dealing with the devil at the end of the day. As the Israel Police Commission says, there are 21 active confrontation locations across southern Israel. This is huge military and intelligence failure by Israel, okay? Because, I mean, you see how these men are flying in, you know, 500, I think they said 5,000 rockets hitting in. Like I said, you know, if you go on Twitter right now and you just go into like the feed, right, you know, you'll be able to see what's going on. But, you know, by you know, in a couple of hours, you know, we're going to hear certain things, man. You know, people saying that, you know, basically they're gonna well, you see there, Hamas will pay an unprecedented price. Okay, so it's going to be very interesting what goes on, what happens next. But war, okay, war. Right, one of the first things that I saw was, you know, them blaming Iran, right? Khamenei, whatever his name is, but he said the other day that, you know, the Palestinians will win, right? So we don't know the retaliation. We go and see, and yeah, man, beautiful times, beautiful times. Right. Let me not get this far right, because real quick it says because we understand, right, you know, and obviously we hope with all of these things, we hope that it's you know, that leads to the things that we want. Okay. In fact, let me start off with, right, this is Matthew 24:6. It says, for ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things will come to pass, but the end is not yet. Okay, so you know, this is, in this instance, it's a war. It's not a rumor of war. We see them fighting, right? But, you know, it's not the war to end all wars. But once again, with all of these things, we basically are like, look, man, let's hope that it leads to something bigger. Right? It says, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. Right? There shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginnings of sorrows, right? So we see that, and you know, it's, yeah, have these two been at war before? Yeah, but you know, certainly in my lifetime, I'm not really seeing, man, these videos online right now, these guys just like, you know, just shooting up everyone, man. Right? You're seeing like dead Israelis just all over the place. Okay, so it's going to be very interesting, the retaliation. If it's a harsh brute retaliation as is being promised, you know, let's hope for a much larger regional conflict. Okay, we know that the war, right, is going to be in that region. Okay, you know, in that Middle East region, as they you know, as it's referred to, right? Grab this as well, right? Because it's a sign of the times. It's a sign for us to, you know, be ecstatic, be excited, you know, hoping for, you know, hoping. As the second Ezra 9 says, he answered me then and said, measure out the time diligently in itself, when thou seest part of the signs past which I've told thee before, right? And how do you measure? You measure by way of these scriptures, right? These scriptures help us to know that, hey, we almost out of here, right? You know, rather these scriptures have these prophecies, and by seeing how many prophecies are left, we know that we're almost out of this bitch, man. Right, of all the things that's happening in the world, where we, you know, the time is almost up, man. Right, you got America that's in great debt. Right, put on like basically $500 billion of debt in just over 2 weeks. Okay, it says, yeah, when thou seest part of the signs past which I've told thee before, then shalt thou understand at the very same time when the highest begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Right? and they were going to see, from the retaliation, you're going to have a lot of people, we once again, we're going to see, I was just speculating at this moment, we're going to see, right, from the sounds of it, these Israelis are gonna go hard with their retaliation. Right, but I wanted to get this right. This is Jeremiah 49:20. So therefore hear the counsel of Yahweh that he hath taken against Edom, and this purpose that he hath purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. So we know these Israelis going to do something, right? That's going to bring America, right, into this war. Right now, it's just a case of watching what's going to happen over the next couple of hours. Right, you have certain people calling for Israel to basically level Gaza, right? And look, the Arab the Arab world ain't gonna like that. Okay, there was another piece where basically an individual was basically saying how Saudi Arabia and Israel were getting ready to sign a peace deal. Right now, Saudi Arabia can then no longer sign that peace deal depending on the level of retaliation. Okay, so the knock-on effects of this is going to be one to watch. Okay, so it says, surely the least the flock shall draw them out, surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. Right, and the last one that I wanted to get, just from following the news as it's breaking, right, is one of the things, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, one of the things that were basically being alluded to was the Iron Dome failed. The Iron Dome didn't really do its job, right? Iron Dome being Israel's air defense system, right? Which has only really been tested against these basic missiles. So what happens when it's tested against real missiles? Okay, just like America's systems, right? But basically, yeah, they were saying the Iron Dome failed, right? It made me think, yeah, that's going to be like these, when America's hit with ICBMs. Okay, when America's hit with ICBMs, their air defense systems ain't going to work. All right, this is Joel 2:8. Neither shall one thrust another. So it's talking about these ICBMs. They ain't gonna hit. They ain't gonna do. They ain't gonna get lost or whatever, right? Because the Most High, right, is with them, right? It says, they shall walk everyone in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded, right? So the ICBMs ain't gonna be able to, ain't gonna be able to stop, right? It says they shall run to and from the sea. They shall run upon the wall, they shall climb up upon the houses, they shall enter in at the windows like a thief, right? City Babylon, right? And the windows that ozone let just by the way they arc into the atmosphere, right? But yeah, that's just pretty much. It's in fact, I'm not even gonna. I was gonna scroll through, but there's some quite graphic videos in this. But yeah, I mean, they say this one ain't graphic. You just see all of these are these Amalekites that were having a little party in the thing, and then basically out of nowhere, you had these guys coming out looking for them, man. You just go down slow. Like I said, it's I'm just scrolling down slow, so I think this is when something gets hit, right? Let's go past that, and yeah. Let me stop scrolling, man, because they are gonna it is gonna, yeah. You see that warning, disturbing videos. You see that there, at the bottom of the screen. So yeah, let me stop scrolling. But yeah, but war. Right, war is the word, man. It seems like, and then look at the date as well, the 10th. Sorry, 7/10, right, 7th of October, right. So hey, let's hope for more. As always, Lords, with those edifying. Until next time, we say Shalom.